It is time, ready for race day. We've been waiting for this. I think it's going to be a great season. We are about to find out. Two new drivers, Leclerc and Lando Norris. Tell you what, if practice is anything to go by, we're winning this race. We're getting a 1-2. Although Verstappen does look fast. It looks like it's between our two drivers and Verstappen. I'm not sure how quick Carlos Sainz is going to be in that Red Bull. He's joined back with Red Bull once again. But I want to see what our starting laps are, as Norris might have got held up by Tsunoda. I don't know if anybody did get held up, but it's a 30.3. Yeah, we definitely got held up with at least one of our drivers. So 30.3 and Norris 6/10 off. That is not our lap time. Towards the end of the session, we'll see. Gasly 3/10 off of Leclerc. Verstappen up there. So Leclerc is good. Norris does have to go out again. Confident both drivers are through. It's interesting. The top 7 looks very, very close. Risking it a bit with Norris, not going back out, but I think we're fine based on these other drivers. Yeah, so we're all good. So Norris and Leclerc through in Q1. It's going to be a good battle for pole. AlphaTauri look quick again this season. Guan Yu Zhou up there as well. You've got Verstappen currently on pole. Well, first in Q1. You've got Sainz there as well. So it's going to be between us, the Red Bull, Ferraris, and maybe the Mercedes will be in the mix as well. Need a better lap time here. Need a better lap time. Red Bulls are up there. Norris needs a better lap time. He was out on really used tyres. So, to be fair, he should improve on a new set this time around. But everybody going out now. Norris is going to be the last one out. The Red Bulls do look quick. So, we need to make sure we get into Q3. At least get top 4 with both drivers, I'd say. I think we're faster than Ferrari and Mercedes. I think Red Bull are the real problem. As we're coming on our laps right now, a 29.6 from Verstappen. I can see why he's won the championship every year. He is relentless. But our goal is to bring Charles Leclerc back into that battle. He's purple sector 2, and it's a purple lap. He goes on to the front row. Well, it's only Q2, but he puts it P1. Look at these two. They're in a league of their own. Leclerc P1, Verstappen P2. Half a second behind is Lando Norris in P3. Verstappen and Charles Leclerc are in a different league. Go on, Charles. Look at this. He's outdoing the Red Bulls. He's half a second. He's more than half a second quicker than his teammate. Sainz and Verstappen. I mean, Sainz is putting a worldie of a lap there. But look at that. Charles Leclerc, he wants this championship this season with Haas. Lando Norris needs to pick it up a little bit. But as long as Lando Norris gets into the top 4, that'll be good enough for us. But Charles Leclerc could be on for pole position, as we're going to go out right at the end of the session. We're going to bring out Lando Norris right behind Verstappen. And then right behind Norris, we're bringing out Charles Leclerc, the man that is currently on provisional pole. We're going to watch these laps as they go around. Both of our drivers are now on a new set of tyres. I'm sure the Red Bulls are on a new set of tyres as well. So I'm assuming that everybody is going to be improving. Charles Leclerc is not. Lando Norris is though. He is still a tenth slower than Charles Leclerc. He's been slower than him all weekend and in all the qualifying. It's up to the line. Carlos Sainz. Can he improve? No, he can't. Can Verstappen put it on pole? Or has Charles Leclerc secured it? Leclerc has secured it. Lando Norris, does he have something to say to the Red Bulls? Oh, he goes quicker, but stays P4. Leclerc is on pole position for Bahrain. The first race of the season. The first race in this Haas car. And he's put it on pole position. What a start to the season this is. I told you we were going to be fighting for the constructors. I told you we were going to be fighting for the drivers' championship. And would you look at that? The money that we spent on him is already proven to be worth it. First pole position for Charles Leclerc, and probably only like a 3rd or 4th in the team's history. P1 for Charles Leclerc. What strategy do we go for? Do we go soft, medium, softs? Is that the way to go? I think softs, medium, softs, because we have an extra set of softs as well. Could be the route, and we use that new set straight away to kind of pull a gap. I think that's the way to go. Get out of that DRS early doors. Lando Norris, I think we go for a different strategy. Softs, hards, mediums. I think softs, mediums, softs could be the way. I think softs, mediums, softs. What's the difference between the 3 tires? It's got to tell me somewhere. Oh, here's the difference. So 1.8 seconds is the difference between the softs. What if I was on the... What about them? So medium 0.9. So it's an extra, almost an extra second if you go onto the hard. So I think the softs, mediums, softs is the preferred strategy. Both drivers will be on a new set, because we did save a new set for both of them, which is good. And if we can pull out of that DRS from Verstappen in those first 2 laps, that could be crucial for Leclerc. And if Lando Norris can get up there and get himself into the top 3, we could be looking at a 1-2 in the first race of the season, which would be ideal. Both Haas cars up there. Oh, this looks beautiful. We're ready to win this season. 2025 is our year. We are away. Verstappen looks like he got a better start there. Are we going to hold on? Charles Leclerc down into turn 1. Lando Norris got a good start up in the P4. Can he have a go at the Red Bulls? Is Charles Leclerc going to hold on in? Yes, he is. Sainz around the outside of his teammate Max Verstappen. I think Sainz has gone up in the P4. Lando Norris fighting away with a Ferrari. Go on, Lando. Make a move. Down the inside the Red Bull. He's got past Verstappen. Verstappen's had a stinker of a start. What a start that is. Oh my God. Go on. Go for a move on Sainz, can you? They're still fighting side by side. Norris has got it done on Verstappen. Verstappen's had a poor start. Leclerc is already flying away out in front. And the new set of tyres are really proving crucial as Leclerc, he's cruising out in front. Absolutely cruising. And you've got Norris. Is he going to look for a move down the inside? Yes, he is. We could be 1-2 at the end of the first lap. Lando Norris, keep it up, son. Beautiful stuff. Down this straight, he's got the inside. Lando Norris up in a P2. What a start. I think the best thing here for us is that Sainz got ahead of Verstappen. And Sainz does not have the pace as Verstappen. And look, we haven't got into the DRS yet. Norris he's close to Leclerc. Norris is going to be in the DRS. So we've got to have both our drivers fighting for the race win. But Sainz is already 2 seconds behind, which is good. We're not going to do team orders here. We're going to let them fight. If they want to fight for the race lead, they can. And I'll tell you what, Norris looks pretty quick. They're both on the same... No use of ERS, no extra use of fuel, no extra use of tyres. They're all on the same thing. They can battle if they want. And you got Verstappen trying to find a way from past Carlos Sainz as Norris does take the lead of the Grand Prix. This is going to be a good battle. Leclerc's trying to get back. I tell you what, we're wasting time, but they're miles ahead already. Let them battle. I mean, what's helping us? We're battling, but so is Sainz and Verstappen. And I've told both drivers, go light on the tyres, because we can do that as multiple cars have crashed. And look at this. We're still going side by side. We're still battling, but there is a yellow flag. I don't think it's a safety car. Who has crashed? It's not the Red Bulls, as Verstappen is now through on Carlos Sainz. Someone's got a penalty. It's someone near the bottom. It's not showing me yet. You see Latifi and Maloney down there, but it is, I think, a Williams. Is it a Williams? Yes, it's a Williams and an Aston Martin by the looks of it. Did a Williams hit the Aston Martin down into turn 1? Yes, he did, down the inside. Oh, also the AlphaTauri got taken out. So Lance Stroll not doing a good job in that AlphaTauri. You got Guan Yu Zhou up into P9. Verstappen through on Sainz. Is Verstappen going to close that gap, or is Sainz going to have a go at him? I think Sainz is back through. There you go. They keep battling. That's fine. I'm assuming this lap they're coming in. One of them. No, they stay out again. The Red Bulls, they're just losing time. They're so dead on the tyres. They're losing time. It's now 7 seconds. Now's the optimal time for us to pit. We're fine. If the Red Bulls want to keep losing time, finally, Verstappen is into the pits, but Sainz stays out. I think we're going to pit Lando Norris first this lap because his tyres are finished, and we're going to let Leclerc go one extra lap. One extra lap. Norris is the lead driver as well. I mean, down this straight. Now it's Leclerc. But we're going to pit Norris first just because his tyres are a little bit more dead. Now we're going to pit Leclerc. So we're trying not to pick favoritisms. We want the two to battle it out. We want the two to fight because either could win the Drivers' Championship. We want to make sure we win the Constructors, though, as Norris does come back out in net P1. Bottas has done an absolute worldie there as he's up in a P3 with that early pit stop. He's done something good there. Leclerc now into the pits. Where is Leclerc going to come out? Is he going to come out ahead of Bottas? If he doesn't, this could screw his race over. Leclerc coming out the pits. Where does he come out? Just ahead of them. Yes, okay. So both drivers up ahead. As long as they're not within that 1 second, which Bottas is. So Bottas is in that 1 second. Has Mercedes just brought themselves back into the race? I think they might have. Let's push a little bit. Make sure we stay out of that DRS from Valtteri. Which are doing a good job right now. He is on worn mediums a little bit more. Perez on the hards. Verstappen is stuck in that little group. And look, we're already away by using some of the ERS. I'm going to drop that now. And stay away from that group and hopefully conserve this 1-2, which we have right now. We are chilling. Verstappen, he's up in the P3 now. I mean, he's fighting with Bottas. If he can stay in that P3, he can maybe join our fight. But we're 6 seconds ahead. We've got that gap open. We're going light on the tyres, so we're chilling on our mediums. Theirs is a little worn down a little bit more. The more Verstappen and Bottas fight, the better it is for us. If that gets below 5 seconds, we'll up up it to standard on the tyre wear just to try and break that gap a little bit more. It's around 5.5 seconds. It's because we're fighting as well. But Bottas and Verstappen are also going at it, which is helping us. But it is dropping. So we're going to go standard just to try and preserve that gap that we do have to them. But look at that. The tyres are better than both Verstappen and Bottas. Russell is there. Sainz has dropped down the order. Ferrari have done a Ferrari, and they've gone on to the hards. I like it so much more when we're just chilling P1, P2. We got that 8-9 second gap. Sainz is now P3. They're fighting it. And both our drivers are going to be fighting for the race win. If they crash, that would be something. But they're swapping and switching every lap. They're racing fair and clean. 10 seconds now to P3. This should be an easy 1-2, unless something crazy happens. We're still lighting the tyres, just preserving those tyres a little bit more. Bottas has got to come in soon. Same with Sainz and Verstappen. I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the next couple of laps. We just want our drivers to go a little bit longer on these mediums because we have that gap. Verstappen and Bottas now in. We're going to go one extra lap, then we'll pit Norris, and then we will pit Leclerc. So one more lap, as Maloney is all over the back of us for some reason. Don't go for the move. What's he doing? All right, we're going to pit Lando Norris this lap, and then we're going to push with Charles Leclerc and pit him the following lap. And then it'll be a race between our two drivers right to the very end to see who gets the first race win of the season in this Haas car that seems to be lethal. We seem to be rapping around here. Red Bulls can't keep up as Leclerc is getting held up by a lapped car who's just overtaken him. So that's not ideal. But out the pits, Charles Leclerc is coming. Is he going to be out ahead of Norris? No, he's behind. Lando Norris has got a bit of a distance thanks to that lapped car. But I think Leclerc's just about going to be within that DRS. We're going to play it fair. We're not going to pick favoritisms just yet. We're going to let both drivers fight for that race win. If Leclerc can close it in, which he's going to because of the DRS, we've got 13 laps to watch the battle between the front two. 7-second gap to Verstappen, so he won't have to worry about the cars behind who are all also on the softs, but on used, much more used softs. No! Norris! He's gifted the race win to Leclerc. He was light. He wasn't even pushing. He's still in P2 though. He's still preserved that 1-2 for now. But I'm sure Verstappen's going to be hunting him down. Lando Norris makes a mistake, which basically gifts that race win to Charles Leclerc. And he's still in P2. He is still in P2, so it's not panic stations just yet. Lando Norris, he made a mistake. No damage, just a spin. Stays in P2. It was a heart in the mouth moment, but he is chilling. And we are fine. We're all good. I say we go for fastest lap. With both drivers at the very end. We'll let both drivers go for fastest lap on the final lap to try and take it away from Carlos Sainz or anybody else that goes for it. So we're harvesting the ERS, saving some fuel. Hopefully they don't spin out in the final lap. They should be good if we go full attack. So at the very end of this lap, we're going to start both of them to push as much as they can to take that fastest lap away from Red Bull as Leclerc is about to start it. So we're ready to go full attack with Charles Leclerc. Use the fuel. Deploy as much as you can. Go for it. Same with you, Lando. We'll give you everything you need to go for that fastest lap as well. Just don't bottle it. So both drivers going to be pushing. No, we're fine. Okay, it's George Russell. I thought our drivers just had a nightmare. George Russell has got a penalty. What's happened here? It says it's involved with a Red Bull. Was it Carlos Sainz? I think it is. Yep, it's Sainz and Russell. Sainz has hit Russell. Russell's got the penalty. Did Russell turn in on him? Is that why? I don't know. But contact made back there. Gazzy might fancy his chances to have a go at a wounded Red Bull in Carlos Sainz, who might be going slow. So we could see a bit of drama there as Leclerc and Lando Norris are pushing to try and get fastest lap as neither driver... we've got a problem. Oh, it's the tyres are overheating. We're fine, though. Neither driver getting purple, but they both get green. So they're both pushing on this final lap. You got Lando Norris there about halfway done. Charles Leclerc, he is coming up to the end of the second sector. What sort of time is he going to get? Is it a purple? Is it a green still? Charles Leclerc right here is the end of the second sector. No, it's a yellow. Not sure if we're going to take fastest lap. Carlos Sainz, on the other hand, is struggling as Russell is closing on in. It doesn't matter, though. Russell's got a penalty. So Gasly and Vettel might finish ahead of George Russell. And Ferrari's poor weekend still get some points over the Mercedes, which is a big week, which is big for them. As the checkered flag goes for Lando Norris, I think he does take fastest lap. Is Lando Norris going to take it away from him? Lando Norris up to the line. I have no idea. We'll find out. But Charles Leclerc has won the Grand Prix, and it's a 1-2 for Haas. It might be a perfect weekend if we hold on to that fastest lap. Look at that. Charles Leclerc, first race for Haas. We got robbed of a fantastic finish between Norris and Leclerc because Norris decided to spin out and bottle it. But oh well. Russell finished his P6, but I think he got a penalty. But it's great to get that 1-2. Charles Leclerc loving it. Lando Norris up there as well. First ever 1-2 in the team's history. And it shows we're progressing in Formula 1. And I tell you what, it could be a dominant season from us because we look fast. And look at that, Charles Leclerc. His fastest lap was a lot better than Lando's. He was on better tyres towards the end, and Lando did have a spin on those tyres. But let's have a look. Drivers' Championship. Charles Leclerc is leading. Max Verstappen, this is the year where you lose your consecutive World Drivers' Championships because it's our year at Haas. Same with the constructors. Haas is on a roll. Ferrari, I'm not sure about Ferrari. I don't know if they were slow or if they just had a tragic strategy. I think they did with the hards. No reason to go under the hards in this race, but they did. Red Bull are fast. Mercedes look decently fast. I think it's going to be a battle, mainly just with Verstappen for that Drivers' Championship, and I think we should be able to take home that constructors pretty comfortably because we have two fast drivers. Although Carlos Sainz looked pretty decent as well, so you never know. You never know, but I'm optimistic, and I think it's going to be a fantastic season for us. If you're enjoying this series and you're ready for the final season, to see if we can finally win both championships and have one of these two drivers win the World Drivers' Championship in a Haas car, go ahead, leave a comment, let me know how excited you are, leave a like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.